Hello, you're in the Beat Sessions. I'm your host, Mitchell Weary. We're looking at the brand new record from Dominique Fils-Aime entitled Three Little Words, which she put out on February 12th. This is the final installment of what the Canadian singer describes as a trilogy that focuses on the roots of African music in America. It started with her debut, 2018's Nameless, and continued with her 2019 record, Stay Tuned. Both which, all three of these records are really very different in their own right, but they still sound like Dominique records, which, I love that about an artist. I love when an artist can really just kind of do whatever the hell they want and just make it all their own. And damn it if she hasn't completely nailed it, not just with this record, but, with the previous two installments as well. I honestly, I'd recommend going back and listening to all three of the records if you haven't explored them. I know I talked about an essay called The Hero and the Blues by Albert Murray as well. I think if you make that decision to listen to all three of these records, that essay is going to make a fun companion piece to read along. I think you'll find it relates to a lot of the themes that she explores throughout these records, and it'll just make the overall experience so much more enriching. The cool thing about Three Little Words is that, on Nameless, her first record, definitely more of a blues-driven record. Stay Tuned was more of a jazz-driven record, and this new record, Three Little Words, while incorporating blues and jazz, I gotta say it's more of a soul record. There's definitely a lot of a Motown feel there. Just good classic, timeless R&B beats and instrumentation that it's nostalgic but also fresh. And I absolutely love this record for that reason. She kind of reminds me of like a modern day Billie Holiday a little bit. She's got this sultry voice and her genre blending and just her ability to, as a songwriter, do whatever she wants at will is pretty remarkable. If you're not familiar with Dominique, she got her start on the Canadian version of The Voice back in 2015 and has basically just been, riding that wave of success after she finished as a semifinalist on the show. And, the cool thing about this project as it's progressed and as you've seen her grow as a songwriter, for me anyway, it's the theme of personal agency that is the big thing that encompasses all the themes on these records. Again, she's a very powerful woman, so female empowerment is certainly one of the main focuses on these three records. But even for the guys, again, that idea of personal agency that's at the forefront here, and she talks about it a lot. She does it without sounding preachy either. The lyrical content and why I love it so much is it's kind of just an exchange of ideas. Rather than telling you to feel a certain way, it's she throws out ideas and content as suggestions, as things to consider. If you want to make your life better. And I love that. Ultimately, at the end of the day, it's a crazy world that we live in now. But we all choose how to feel about anything at all. If you get offended, that's on you. If you like something, that's on you. Whatever it might be. And that's what I love about the lyrics. When you have so many choices, why not choose love? And I feel like that's really what's at the forefront here on this record. As this project comes to a close, as she starts to wrap it up and and tie up the loose ends, not that there really aren't many. It's a very conceptually just a solid project all the way around across three albums. But I like where her head's at as far as leaving the decision up to us, but also showing us that man, love is just hands down the best option, and it's really just tragic in a day and age where it seems like so many people are hateful and hold a grudge and they just want to jump on social media and talk crap on Facebook. And it's not constructive. It's not a good use of time. It's vapid. It's going to drain you spiritually. And so why? Why do it? And that's basically what this album suggests and asks. And that's why I'm really digging Dominique. It's why I'm giving this a vinyl please. I'm going to give the whole trilogy a please, honestly. I can't wait to own all three of these records and put them in my shelf. Again, I think what makes this project so fun too is the way she explores, the history of African music and just draws on basically any and all influences to create this lovely melting pot that pays homage to the roots and foundations of the music, but also, shows progress and shows, Dominique steering, steering music in a different direction in her own way. And that's, I mean, I think that's really the benchmark of a successful artist, of someone who is going to, really maintain longevity in this industry. And I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing her just write albums for the next 20, 30 years. Again, that voice of hers is amazing. I love, not all the songs are minimalist, but, a lot of them are, as far as, again, just like those simple, timeless R&B beats. And they really allow her voice to be at the forefront of these songs. Again, super sultry. Kind of reminds me of Nina Simone too a little bit. I know I mentioned Billie Holiday. And the backing vocals especially. I'm pretty sure she does all of the backing vocals on this record. But, if the harmonizing that she creates between the main vocals and the backing vocals are just probably my favorite element of this record. I really enjoyed listening to it for that reason. But again, the genre blending and just the solid lyrical content all are very good reasons why you should sit down and pop the headphones on and enjoy this project. So I hope you do. I hope you find this review helpful as well. In the process of doing so, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and tune into the live shows at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we'll see you next time on the Beat Sessions.